Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start off by acknowledging all Revelstoke residents on their continued efforts to flatten the curve in BC during this pandemic. I saw a number of individuals and families out enjoying the beautiful spring weather over the Easter long weekend, most of whom were following the provincial health officer's recommendations for social distancing, putting our community in good position to move forward. It comes as no surprise to me that Revelstoke has done an amazing job, and we all should be proud of what we have accomplished together. As a community, we have a strong reputation for pulling together and helping each other, and I have witnessed it many times. I also want to commend our city staff for a job well done. Our essential services workers have continued to provide us with clean water, sewer, and garbage services, working tirelessly on a skeleton crew, all while protecting themselves and our residents. City staff are working hard to ensure that city business is ongoing, and it's great to see everyone come together to safeguard our residents and provide excellent service in spite of reduced staff. Bylaw enforcement has been following up on COVID-19 related complaints by providing education, as well as documentation of offenses for the province. You will notice an increase in bylaw officers in the following days as the province is requesting all hands on deck to ensure that the public health officer's orders and recommendations are understood and followed. Corporate administration ensures that residents continue to be informed on council decisions and that communications are updated daily. Development Services have created a policy to provide virtual inspection for builders and are continuing to work with developers and builders to review and issue permits for the upcoming building season. Engineering is moving forward with negotiated requests for proposals for several infrastructure improvement projects scheduled to be done this year. And Finance is working on options to provide relief to residents and businesses with respect to property taxes. Public Works continues to provide water, sewer, and garbage essential services, as well as other important duties that are possible to complete with social distancing regulations. The RCMP and Fire Rescue, our first responders, continue to provide quality protection services to the community. A special thank you goes up to Revelstoke Fire Rescue Service for stepping up to aid CP Rail this past weekend when one of their cars overheated and the crew needed to cool it down. CP Rail was extremely grateful for their assistance. In addition to providing essential services, city staff have committed many hours to setting up and operating the Emergency Operations Center in collaboration with the province to ensure that we are prepared for any increased burden on our healthcare system caused by this pandemic. Our current objectives at the Emergency Operations Center include continued communication at a local level, which has been through the mayor's community addresses, several media releases, and website updates. The protection of essential services, ensuring staff are safe, and the services of the local government can continue, including water, sewer, garbage, fire, and police. Ensure social supports are readily available and accessible, facilitating weekly agency meetings to give agencies representation and a single point to ask questions and request services and assistance. Continuing efforts to flatten the growth curve through encouraging social distancing and following the provincial health officer's orders. We're seeing increased resources for bylaw enforcement officers. Local government business continuity, safe workplace guidelines, and the COVID-19 pandemic policy. Permanent messaging through signage to improve social distancing on all local trails. And finally, to initiate the process of recovery planning, because one day we will be in the recovery phase, and if COVID-19 has shown us anything, it is the need to be prepared. Again, I acknowledge all of the non-essential businesses and services that have closed their doors and recognize that this is not an easy time. Your efforts have made our community a safer and healthier place to live right now. I urge residents to shop locally. Many businesses are offering extended services such as deliveries and online shopping. We all benefit in the long run. Keep up the good work, Revelstoke. Do not let up. Bend the curve, not the rules. I couldn't be prouder of our efforts. I will continue to provide my weekly updates to the community as long as needed. As a council, we are working hard to find ways to assist the residents of our community during this difficult time, and you'll see some initiatives coming forward in the following weeks. Thank you, Revelstoke, and stay safe.